robust urban garlic flavor.
Alrighty, everybody, we're gonna have a very calm, relaxing video today because DarkSideFail is stressed out. He did not hit the goal on his Donkey Kong Bananza stream, and even though this fill and chill session was scheduled, it takes up a huge chunk of his time. So let's get into DSP crying about not getting enough money.
Come on, chill with Phil here on DSPgaming. Just so everyone knows, if you weren't here for the podcast earlier, I have added new animations, new audio sound effects for contributions. If you do anything 420 or bigger, basically you will get an animated thank you with music and everything, or a sound effect. It's pretty darn cool. So tonight, let's see what animations we can see. That'll be pretty fun, right?
No animations for your $2 cheapy cheapskates. You gotta pay $20 to get an animation. He wants you to hit those $20, $30, $40, and $50 animation tier levels right now.
Come on, guys. We got new animations tonight for contributions. For any level of super chat, $5 or more, and any tip $4.20 or more, we got new animations and new sound effects. Don't you want to see them? Let's get some support for the stream and let's hit the goal tonight. Earlier today, I had my slowest stream this entire year. Donkey Kong Bananza completely tanked. So I want to have a good stream tonight. Please support the stream. Let's hit that goal.
Yeah, Phil is saying it is your responsibility to tip him, so you better do it right now. You gotta pay him double what you usually do because he didn't hit the goal before.
I did play Mario Golf, right? I did. What was it? Was it on Switch or was that on Wii U? It's so long ago. I played it. I hated it, but I played it. I don't think I ever finished it, did I? I don't remember.
I remember what happened. He rage quit the game because he played it online and he found out the people with more experience were able to have better items and they beat him easily. So he's like, no, I'm not going to put the time in to do this, and he decided to just shelve the game forever.
So guys, we are currently at $90 of support. Let's hit this goal right now. Seriously, let's just hit it now. Then we don't have to worry about it for the rest of the night. Let's get someone to do it. Some tips, a super chat. Let's get some super chats so we can see the new animations and the sound effects, okay? $5, $10, $20, $30, $50, all of those count. Let's get some more support and hit the goal now. Let's clinch it. Let's cinch it. Let's get to 94 tonight. It really sucked how bad the stream did earlier today of Donkey Kong. Let's hit the goal. Come on.
Come on, let's help this clown cope. Money solves everything, except when it doesn't, because it won't fix the problem. Because he'll be asking for the same amount tomorrow and the next day, and every day after that.
Someone tipped $1.17, said I used to be a potato, but now I'm in danger of speakers. I have no idea what that means, but thanks for $1.17 tip. Okay, if you say so. So now we're at $91 of support. Couldn't do $5 to see an animation, huh?
Yep, being tip-shamed is a recurring thing on DSPgaming. I don't think I have to explain how ridiculous and stupid that is to do.
Bucks. Block says it would be cool to have a bunch of robot masters for Friday. We have a Mega Man animation for $10. $10 super chat and $10 tip. There's a Mega Man animation. But I didn't want everything. See, here's the thing. Like, we could do that, but it would be, I'd have to see if we could find enough that would work. And then it would be basically just be for the one day. So, I don't know if I really want to do that.
Yep, it's a marathon, and 220 Gaming won't do the basic steps to make it a complete marathon.
No. Did I watch Hello Kitty and Friends? No. Excuse me.
Phil needs to start a playthrough of Hello Kitty Island Adventure. He needs to be like Butters.
What's the minimum wage per hour in Washington? No. I wouldn't know that. I don't work any job that's minimum wage. I'm far surpassed that. How would I know? That's not a matter that concerns. I am your king. Those matters, the pittance that is paid to the general populace, the peons, that does not concern me in any way. I don't know what that is. What a ridiculous question to ask me on my stream. How would I even know anything about those people or their lifestyle? I don't know. I live here in my mansion. We all know this.
Yeah, look how grateful this guy is when you give him money. Like, he's so ignorant about everything around him and just disinterested about other people and the hardships they may be going through.
What if you don't like the $200 animation? Can I get $45 animations? You're too broke to get any of those. Is it discouraging when you try something new but you don't get the reception that you wanted? How do you move forward and deal with it? I talking to the mic like this all night.
Yeah, that is as close to an answer as Phil will give you, because when he gets discouraged with something, he quits it immediately. He doesn't stick through things and try it out. Like, look at all the stuff that he tried to do, and he's like, okay, one stream, it didn't get support immediately, I'm quitting it.
Zuzu Pet did a $2 super chat, sadly far too small to get any kind of a sound effect with that animation.
Yeah, this guy got $30 for 5 hours of gameplay when he usually gets $150, and he's sitting here tip shaming. Maybe he thinks his fans like it. Maybe they do like it, seriously. It wouldn't shock me.
We are in prime position to hit that support goal tonight. Let's do it. Let's clinch the goal tonight. Don't you want to see these animations? What's wrong with you? Let's get some support and see these animations right now. Who's going to drop the bomb and get us to the goal right now? Who's going to do a $52 super chat? Or a nice, delicious $52 tip? Or maybe 11 gifted subs over on Kick? Who's going to do it? Who's going to be the man tonight?
Yeah, you heard it, folks. Validate your fragile masculinity by giving another man money. Phil and Chill is just Phil begging for money. Seriously, what a letdown.
Let's go. Let's hit it right now. Who's going to do 25 right now? 25 super chat or 25 tip to get us to the goal. Or 5 more subs. Who's going to do it? Let's get to it right now. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Ah! Let's do it. Come on. Let's get that goal tonight. Let's get the goal tonight. I'll shove this diamond sword right up someone's. Let's get the goal tonight. Yeah. All right. Enough of that. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous behavior.
Yeah, but sometimes ridiculous is how you need to act, if you get my drift.
Thank you, your future stepdad. So that gets us up to 140 of support. All right. Who's going to get us over the finish line? $10. A $10 super chat, a $10 tip, or 2 more subs. Let's go. Come on. It's a good question. We got a whole lot of subs tonight, but not a lot of action on YouTube. I don't know what's going on the YouTube side of things tonight. It sure would be great to get more support from the YouTube viewers, considering the fact that on YouTube, we've got over 200 viewers, and on Kick, we've only got about 100. Actually, we have almost 150. Wow. Well, thanks for everyone who's watching me on Kick. I appreciate that. I didn't realize we had so many. Wow. This might be the closest we've ever had to having an even audience, because we almost never have an even audience.
So attendance on Kick is probably up for 2 reasons. 1, he didn't hit the goal on the day stream, so people are watching for the train wreck. 2, it's a just chatting Q&A segment that he let everybody know was going to happen, so they may have just flocked for that too. And what's stupid about this is YouTube is his usual standard loyal supporters, so if he keeps shaming them, are they going to come back, Phil? Are they going to be as eager to give you money as they are now? Tread carefully, because you may be losing somebody.
We have hit the goal. We hit the goal. We hit the goal here on DSPgaming. I thought that we were never going to hit goals anymore. It's funny how when stuff happens that's not insanely boring, like Donkey Kong Bananza, that people come out to support. It's almost as if it's the game and not me. What a shocker. Like we haven't figured this out yet. If the game sucks, people don't show up and support it. So thank you guys for showing up and supporting this cool chill stream tonight. We're at 94 out of 100, 6 more goals to go for DSP tries it. Listen to the cope of all the trolls. They can't justify why I win every day. Hey, all you no-load losers, I dance to the money song and you kiss my foot. Very nice. Okay, well that was fun.
Yeah, here we are. Phil is massively salty, and he has to frame this as a victory against the trolls because that is a huge motivator for his fans giving him money. It's like, we don't even care if Phil's entertaining. We're just here to felt trolls. Yeah, I feel very felted right now because DSP got money. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, Phil proclaims himself winner of everything. Dude, you just failed to hit a goal because you weren't entertaining on a Donkey Kong stream. Then you blame the game for your patheticness. I don't know, Phil. I'm working on getting more channel views in a month than you. I think I will get there very soon because the content you're putting on, you may be putting out a lot, but it doesn't get a lot of views.
A $1 tip. Wow. Someone really went down to the bottom of the barrel to find this one.
There we go. He's tips shaming once again.
You guys haven't seen the $30 animation yet at all. You haven't heard the new sound effects that I have for $50 contributions. You haven't heard that. So there's a new $30 animation you've never seen. There's $50 you've never seen or heard. So how about this? Tonight, here on DSP Gaming, let's hit 2 goals. That'll make up for the bum Donkey Kong Bananza stream earlier today for one of the most boring games Nintendo's ever put out. Let's hit another goal tonight. Make up for it. Get back on track. Be on pace for DSP Tries It. That sounds like a plan that I can get on board for.
Yeah, Phil expects you to bail him out for him being terrible and not entertaining whatsoever. And he's trying to like tease you with it. Hey, you haven't seen the animations yet. Do you want to go buy these exorbitant animations? We gotta see it right now, guys. Who's stupid enough to fall for that? They're not going to tip you a certain amount because they want to see an animation. They will tip you if they enjoy what you're doing and they want to support it to that degree on that particular day. But you're trying to like swindle them. And it's so transparently obvious.
I said $100, not 100 moral support over there. That's the wrong contribution. Yeah, it's $100, not 100 moral points. Stop that.
Phil, I hope you get showered with moral support on Kick and no financial support, because you will be seething if that happens. And the moral support message on Kick is just worthless. It's a complete waste of your channel points. It's like, here, dear leader. Like, Phil, play an animation for them if you don't want them making their own custom messages.
A block to each their own. He says, Bonanza's probably boring to watch, but I wasn't bored playing it. I'm so bored. We're just hit the 5th transformation, the snake transformation. Again, I was like, what's it gonna be? Something cool? An amazing snake movement where you'll slither up walls? No, double jump. You already have a double jump. So you jump a little higher. What's wrong with these game devs? Double jump? It's so lame. Double jump. I don't know. I just can't get on this game. I'm so bored now. It's like, what do you do with the double jump? Break more things and get more bananas and fossils. Jeez, how original. I haven't done that for 20 hours already. No, I'm not going to drop DK at this point. We're so far in.
Yeah, Phil is going to continue to beat the dead horse and he's going to continue to beg even harder, even though nobody's entertained by his terrible entertainment, if you can even call it that, that is his Donkey Kong Bananza streams.
Can we get to 300 by the end of the night to make up for the abysmal Donkey Kong stream? Let's do it. Let's hit it by the end of this stream. Let's go. Drop DK, play Barbie instead, for real. All right, we'll do that. We'll start playing Barbie with Dollhouse tonight. If anyone else supports, thank you so much. I'd love to see more animations we haven't seen yet and sound effects we haven't heard, but it's all good. We hit the goal tonight. Sucks that Donkey Kong sucked so much butt. It did. It sucked butt. That's what Donkey Kong's doing. It's not sucking bananas. He's sucking butt. It's so boring. That's another thing. Yeah, it's so easy. The game is so easy.
Dude, I'm literally going through that stream and you basically rage quit a boss where you stop the battle and let your chat know that you need to be told how to beat the boss because you couldn't figure it out and you gave up within like 5 minutes. So the game is not as easy as you present it, or at least it's easy to some people, but not to the hardcore gamer called Philip Paul 220 Burnell.
Today's boss, just listen to this. I fought a boss today. Now, you would think to beat the boss, you need to implement the gameplay mechanics that you just learned. You just learned how to transform into an elephant and use this vacuum mechanic to suck up the environment. You would think that's what I should do. So I'm fighting the boss, and he has a coating on him. I suck the coating off. I punch him. He immediately goes to the other side of the arena and puts the coating back on. And he doesn't lose any health. I try again. Same thing. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is it not working? They just taught me this gameplay mechanic. It is removing his coating. Why is this not beating the boss? So I said, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to transform into the first form that we learned at the beginning of the game, and I'm just going to mash this button as hard as I can. I swear to God, all I did was transform, jump, and mash the punch button. I beat the boss. No thought whatsoever in my head. Drool coming out of my mouth like an idiot. Going, duh! And I beat the boss. That's how you have to play this game. Don't think. Completely unplug from any level of intelligence you could ever have in your head and just go, duh, and you'll succeed in this game. Actually, I've heard if you actually put on a physical dunce cap when you play Donkey Kong Bananza, it just warps you to the final arena, and you can just beat it in 5 minutes. Wow.
What Phil is neglecting to tell you here is if he put on a dunce cap and got to that level of intelligence, he'd actually become smarter.
So now we're at 165 in support and climbing. Can we get to 300? Can we get a double goal to make up for the abysmally bad Donkey Kong stream earlier today? Let's go. Let's see some of these bigger animations. $20, $30, $50 animations are all unique animations with sound effects. Let's see them. Let's see them tonight. We've got momentum. We've got momentum. Can we hit the goal to make up for the bum stream earlier today? Can we do it? We're doing it right now. We're getting there. Can we keep that going? Someone want to do, like I said, if you want to do a 20, 30, or 50 animation, they all have new animations and sound effects tied to them. Jade says, in one day, DK, I love it, but now it's slow and it's just smashing. Exactly. The game is, when Donkey Kong first came out, it was good. It was like crazy for a stream or two. But then we're like, wait, it's still the same? And now we're 20 hours in, the game is still exactly the same.
Yeah, this is the cycle of life for a DSPgaming live stream playthrough. It gets a lot of support the first day, and then slowly it unravels. Right now, we are seeing the unraveling. And why does that happen more often than not? Is because Phil is not entertaining enough to carry these games through. He thinks the game should carry him.
They didn't even try to mix it up and make it feel different. Like, oh, I got a new transformation. Use it a tiny bit. Fight a boss. Okay, on to the next world. Transformation useless now. No one cares about it, right? Have we used the zebra transformation once since that world? There's no point. They set up the game in a way that you just end up repeatedly smashing without any, like, fun. It's boring. No, I can't finish Donkey Kong in one more day stream. What people are saying is I'm in the snake world, and that's going to take at least another hour to 2 hours to beat. And then there's 4 worlds left. Thankfully, there's no more unlocking of abilities, but people are saying the 4 worlds are shorter and quicker. So I'm thinking probably 2 or 3 night streams to wrap it up. I'm not doing day streams of it anymore. After a $30 disaster tank stream, there is no way I'm putting that on a first stream ever again. That game.
Yep, it's the game's fault, everybody, and he's the guy who said previously you can complete this game in 3 hours. So if you're so not happy with this game, why spend 2 to 3 streams playing it when you know you can just run through and be done with it within 30 minutes? Or, you know, shelve it entirely and play a different game. You're not having fun with it, Phil, and nobody's having fun with it because you're ruining it for everybody. It's not like Mario Kart where it's ironically entertaining. This is just awful.
Like, no exaggeration, today, we didn't even get good attendance on the podcast because people didn't care about Donkey Kong and didn't want to stick around to watch it. So they were like, yeah, I'll just watch it on demand later. Even the podcast had bad attendance. That's horrible. I want people to show up to my podcast and hang out with me. Golden Noble says, I miss the times when you enjoy games on the games and not the performance of contributions. Hey, Golden Nobles, I miss the times when games were actually good. That's what I miss. Because, for example, Claire Obscure, I kept playing till the end, even though the contributions were horrible, because the game was absolutely outstanding. Blueprints, I continued to play 60 hours, despite the fact that I had multiple slow streams of it. But Donkey Kong is a boring, repetitive, uninspired game that also the audience doesn't want. It's a double whammy. Get it out of here. That's how it works.
Yeah, so I actually thought he edited this thing out. He didn't. What happened is on Pig Go, it takes the raw file. So the first thing is what the timestamp is, but Phil is now going into these podcasts and non-gameplay segments where he's trimming out dead air, or who knows what he's really trimming out, because he thinks that's editing. He's just getting rid of the dead air. But Phil, literally just leave the live stream up and make clips. They go farther, like your entire rant of LTG, which I couldn't put in this video. I'm gonna do it on a live stream because there's so much potty mouth in there. That would get views. This whole thing, Chill with Phil segment, won't get a ton of views.
Someone in Kick Chat says, I don't finish most games. Completely untrue. Enjoy your permanent ban for lying. You're an idiot. Complete nonsense. I actually do play most games to completion.
In the past, yes, this was true, but today, when you're an interactive streamer and you threaten to rage quit every game when it doesn't hit the tips goal, people have charted it out where like 75% of the games you quit before you were able to finish them.
Last chance to support this stream and get some more support to help make up for the slower stream earlier. It would be great to see some more animations because we put hard work into them. Please, if you like the stream, support it. Thank you so much. There you go. Here's actually, the blimp says, I actually don't mind what you're playing as long as you're enjoying it. Well, there you go. Isn't it funny? I'm not playing a boring Nintendo game, right? I'm not playing Donkey Kong Bananza. Instead, we're literally just sitting here, having fun, chilling. and everyone has a great time, and people support the stream. Isn't it funny? I'm just saying. So, is it me? Am I the problem?
Yes, you are the problem.
The problem is, modern game developers don't know how to make entertaining games anymore. They think, on paper, this game looks good. On paper, this game has gameplay. This game has this many levels. This game has good graphics. But is it fun? Did you have a single person play the game and tell you if it was fun all the way through? Or did you just think you were making a good game because you're Nintendo and you're so full of yourself?
Phil, are you crazy? They definitely had people play testing these games. Just because you don't like something doesn't mean everybody dislikes something.
So here I am 20 hours into the game. I am bored, but I'm going to finish it. I mean, I put so much time invested in this game. I'm going to try to finish it. But man, it's boring. Nowhere near as good as Super Mario Odyssey was. That's what I was hoping from this game, and we didn't get it, and I'm very disappointed we didn't get basically Mario Odyssey 2. Instead, we got a really boring take on a collectathon. That's the other fun thing. They wanted to do a spiritual successor to Donkey Kong 64, but try to make it good. Aren't you aware that Donkey Kong 64 is awful? That collectively the gaming community agrees it's the game that killed the collectathon genre, and people stopped making them because it was so bad? So why would you want to do that again? Oh, well, it's 25 years later. It's still bad 25 years later. We didn't want to go back to the collectathon formula. That's why we went away from it. Why would you make another one?
I think the main issue that people had with that game is that there's a ton of backtracking in it. But I'm not an expert of that era of video games.
Another tip, I really got to get out of here, but I got another 666 tip.
Yeah, you're giving me money, but I'm gonna chide you and tell you I have to go. Like what? Phil, you rely on people giving you money. Why are you telling them to stop because you're leaving?
Wow, we're up to 221. You realize we're almost making up for the horrible Donkey Kong stream right now. If someone drops a big contribution, we could actually make up for the Donkey Kong stream, but I have to go. So it has to be literally right now. Let's go. Can we hit 2 goals tonight? Have I entertained you enough to deserve 2 goals tonight on this stream?
No, you haven't, Phil. Even with that LTG rant, which is probably the most entertaining part of it, because it just shows how delusional you are, even though the Donkey Kong stuff kind of plays into that. So, what did we accomplish here in this therapy session with our impatient Dave? 1, he got a lot of money. 2, he complained about the trolls, and 3, he complained about the game, so I think we covered all our bases here. But our patient is not going to learn anything from this experience. And just on this stream, unless he got another Whale Mary, he didn't hit the goal on his RoboCop disaster stream either, so a Whale Mary didn't happen on this stream. He didn't get 2 goals, because the Whale Mary doesn't always happen. It's just the way it is. So yeah, DSP copes over another disaster stream, and I'm sure there will be plenty of more to come, at least 30% of the time.